Some say he's in talks. Some say he's flat out replaced Idris Elba. Part 2 of my little series right here because, well, I just had to poke fun at the fact that we saw that Sujihara news and then all of a sudden, conveniently, we see this big, huge casting news. Because it's pretty huge. And I wanted to talk about it real briefly here. I'll probably talk about it more on the podcast or whatnot. But, yeah, I see a lot of, of course, divisiveness of this choice because there's people that want to shit on it, but they can't because it's Idris Elba. They're reluctant to. They're like, I could see that. I see a lot of people saying it's an upgrade, okay? And then I see a lot of people pushing against that part. And my thoughts about it is I love Will Smith, always have, always been a fan since The Fresh Prince, and everything. And, I saw people say that, he knocked it out as Deadshot. Sure, he made it his own. He Will Smithed it, okay? Because that's exactly what it was. It was basically just Will Smith as Deadshot. And like I've always complained about, one thing I did not like was the fact that he wore the Deadshot mask, twice in the movie? Briefly? Because, if you got to have Will Smith in there, you got to make sure you see his face. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I'm thinking that Idris Elba, not quite one of those actors. Not to mention he's got the accent, so he's going to have to, do his American voice. I think he would actually bring some allure to the character, and he'd probably be wearing that mask a hell of a lot more than Will Smith did. So it's interesting. I guess all those Idris Elba, Jon Stewart, Green Lantern fan cast are going to no longer be there, but it's going to be interesting. I just don't get what the hell is going on with this movie. It really just doesn't make sense. Like, Harley is coming back, Margot is actually coming back, but not Smith. What's going on with Viola Davis? What's going on with anybody else? Who knows, man? Somebody please answer my questions.